Hi, I'm Andrew Hawnt, welcome to Planet Hex. It's him. I wasn't going to shoot an episode today, but you know, we're out in town. We've been at some cool places. We've been to the autograph store in the, I forgot what it's called now, West End Arcade here in Nottingham. We used to go in there a lot for retro gear.
For Dobby.
And you got two figures, didn't you? So we've just seen those.
Well, one of them's for my brother, so...
Yeah, one of them's for Joe, but he's going to like that. And we just came to hang out around town. I don't know how long this episode will be, but yay, hanging out. So, was that a good place?
Absolutely.
That was
5-star
an awesome place to go. We must go. I'm so sad to hear it's going. The hand-signed autographs and memorabilia store in the little arcade in the middle of town.
We got some finds from it. Some for my...
Do you want to show?
A little one for my little brother Joe, but I'm going to show mine.
You got some TMNT goodness.
I'm just going to call him Brian for now.
Okay.
Because I'm never going to know his name.
And what else did we get? We pick up Joe.
For my brother Joe, we got Black Cat.
Yes, we got Black Cat.
And I thought Dad was looking at the butt because...
I was looking for the price, mate. Do you like your Black Cat figure? Are you pleased with that? I've been looking for one for a while, and I found that in the vintage toy shop. So that's good. Yes.
Modok.
Oh, there's your Modok.
Oh, yeah.
Don't look at the price.
Atom Smasher.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, Gingerbread Hulk.
I like the zombie She-Hulk.
Look at Gingerbread Hulk.
Gingerbread Iron Man.
Next try.
Look at the pink Catwoman down there, Joe. Very cool. Looking good. Demon Slayer Fleece Throw. They start carrying manga. Awesome sauce.
Uncanny X-Force Deadpool, I think.
Oh, cool.
I think.
Oh, yes. That's when he's in X-Force, but they've all got black and grey outfits. Freddy Krueger plush.
Yeah.
Very you, Joe.
That's Christian.
After this brew, I'm off for a pool.
Oh, yeah. Where are the pages? Penguin. With his big brain.
Oh, the watch. Is that the Watcher? Oh, no, it's Scarlet Witch. Oh, there's Howard the Duck. Crazy. Love it. There's Kamala Khan down there.
Zombie Iron Man.
Awesome sauce.
Tony Stark, Pepper Potts, Nick Fury, War Machine, Iron Man Mark III, Iron Man Mark 85, Iron Man Mark 25, and Whiplash in it.
That's very cool. I like the rocket one.
Yeah, I have that.
Oh yes, you do, don't you? So I'm back at Castle Haunt. I've had a fantastic day. We went and nerded out around Nottingham. I took Alex to some secret places that not everyone would know about. First of all, took him to Hertz Yard, where Rob's Records is, the iconic Rob's Records with the stacks of vinyl everywhere. It was shut. We got there a bit early, so we didn't get to go in there. That's a shame, but I will take him there another time. Went to Void, got my new hat, my Dark Side Ouija hat. Well, Void, shout out to Void. And yeah, went to the West End Arcade and took him to the vintage store there, which has got autographs and TV memorabilia and action figures and stuff. And it's sad to hear that that's going soon. That's going to be removed soon. The entire place, all the interesting places there are all getting being evicted, which I'm sad to hear about. But any nerd day for me has to end with a bit of VHS hunting, so I've come here to eBay X Rental VHS Horror on the search, set it to lowest price, and of course I'm going to end the day with this. Before, my wife and I have a 90s grunge themed night. We've got alcopops and beers and stuff, and we're going to burn some Nag Champa, and we're going to have some fun with some old music, because, you know, we're middle-aged, so we don't need to go out. I don't need to go out with other young people. But anyway, I'm going to have a look on eBay for some X Rental Horror to see what comes up. Basically, I'm still on a bit of a come down from the awesome weekend I had last weekend. Oh, Blood Ties, let's open that. At the 80s video store, still on a come down from that. Loved that place, loved my screening there. So if you look at the top of my window there, I do have some tabs open, and I will talk about those tabs probably on another video. I've got a load of stuff on the Internet Archive. Remember my video on the Internet Archive? That was a really good one. I love that video. I've got a bunch of shot on video movies there. I've got Black Devil Doll from Hell. I've got Cemetery Sisters, Video Violence 1 and 2, Boarding House, which was the first one, the first shot on video horror movie. Cards of Death, and Tales from the Quadad Zone. If any of you have heard of those, yeah, you know what I'm watching at the moment. It's crazy shot on video insanity. Let's see what we've got here. So, Trauma, Dario Argento movie with Asia Argento in it. I like that movie. It's a good movie. I had that edition. That may well be mine. I don't know. Critters 3. I'd like that Critters 3, but it looks knackered. So today was nice. Anyway, we went around, as you've seen in the footage earlier, we went around HMV, Game, The Entertainer, CEX, all in the Victoria Centre here in Nottingham, and had a really good time with it. Really good time. We saw some stuff. The guys got a couple of action figures, and we ended up going to May Sum, the Asian buffet place, for a lot of good food for lunch. It's been a good treat day, so we'll not be doing loads of these at the moment. See, I wonder, this is terrible. I see there's some Julian Sands movies coming up. There's Tale of a Vampire, and I can't help but wonder if, because the poor man's missing, if people think, oh, quick, I might get a few quid for that. Please don't do that. That's really cynical. Sleeves, £4 for a sleeve. The Unholy, Prom Night 2. I like Prom Night 2. Hello, Mary Lou. I don't know if they've got a Night of the Demons or anything anywhere. In fact, I'm going to go to the seller that's selling Prom Night 2, and I'm going to go and have a look there. What have we got here? Slugs, tape only. Soul Survivors. That got terrible reviews when it came out, but I didn't mind it. Probably because it had Eliza Dushku in, and I liked Faith in Buffy. But yeah, it's a shame that kind of disappeared, but I didn't mind that movie. Wendigo, Believers, Intersection. This seller looks like he's got some interesting things. Oh, it's from Australia. I didn't set it to UK only. With the way that prices are at the moment, I tend to only buy tapes from UK sellers. So it does limit me a little bit in what's available, but I do prefer to just buy from the UK at the moment, just because of the cost of things is insane. Just everything is insane. It's all mad. That's probably why I'm getting more and more into my nostalgia trip. So where were we? We were down here. The Unholy, Prom Night 2. Come on, show me something awesome. Young Warlocks. That was not a good film. This is an interesting one. Reign in Darkness. I find this interesting because of how it was packaged. It packaged to look like an Underworld movie, like a cross between Underworld and The Matrix, which sounds incredible. And then you buy it, and there's a bit of disappointment for some viewers when they find out it was like shot on video and a little bit amateurish. I see what they're trying to do, but it didn't come off entirely how they intended, unfortunately. But props to them for making a movie. Kate Paxton, Decent Proposal. And Decent Proposal isn't a horror movie. I suppose it could be. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Shrunken Heads. In fact, I think I might do a video on looking for full moon movies, because that is a full moon movie. Let's have a look at what else they've got on theirs as well. Just so I've had my VHS hunting fix for the night. So, this copy of Blood Ties looks interesting, so I don't see many of those around. Not that bothered about the movie itself, but I'm going to go and have a look at the other ones. I'm selling lots of VHS tapes from my personal collection. Excellent. That's always good to hear. See other items. Blood Ties, Street War, True Blood, Tale of a Vampire, Witch House. Didn't mind that. It's a High Flyers one. Legacy of Blood in the Deep Woods. Don't Get in the House. That freaked me out. That freaked me out. I've had various editions of that because I find something fascinating about it. It has sort of one of the grimiest, grungiest feels of any movie I've ever seen. Ooh. Oh, it's a mouldy tape. That's such a shame. Subspecies 4, The Awakening. $250 would be a great price for that, but the tape's mouldy, and I don't have the expertise to sort that out, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame. Let's have a look at the seller that's selling Prom Night 2. Hello, Mary Lou. Oh, there's Prom Night 3 there for $7.99. Let's see what's on this seller's other stuff. Paper Mask. Brain Dead. Good stuff. Bats. Oh, Dream Demon. Dream Demon on the Palace label. I loved those. You see the yellow colour there, the yellow cover. That series of tapes was really good. That's how I discovered Trick or Treat, Brain Damage, Basket Case, Dream Demon, of course. What else was there? Vampire After Midnight, Creepers, otherwise known as Phenomena. Yeah, it was a really good range. That I really enjoyed that range. I collected those, and it was like such an education on good stuff. So, yeah, Zombie Flesh Eaters 2. Lies. Lots of copies of Dark Side. What are they charging for those Dark Sides? I've got loads of those. Not much. Might give them away. We'll see. So what's on this one? Okay, Shrunken Heads. This is a great movie. It's a ridiculous movie. It's... Reading it, when I read it came to the video aisle, the history of filming features and what Charles Band's been up to with that, there was a really good description of Shrunken Heads in that it's like a kid's movie, but with horror and violence and swearing in it, and because of that, it makes it an adult movie, not an adult movie, a grown-up movie, and because it doesn't quite know what it wants to be, it's not brilliant. Well, it's fun to watch. However, it just doesn't quite know what it wants to be, which is a shame. So let's see what this seller's got on their other items. Another Prom Night 2, Wax and Mask, Shrunken Heads. Oh, Scarecrows. Scarecrows is good. Catacombs. Turkey Shoot. I have not seen a VHS copy of that in memory. I don't know when the last time I saw one of those was. Creepers, Zombie Nightmare. Got some good stuff on here, mate. Raiders of the Living Dead. Stage Fright. Got a nice Jallo there. Hell Island, Night of the Demon. I'm so pleased that a lot of these are still out there. The Creeps. Awesome. Very cool. Nothing I want to plump for tonight, but I'm very pleased to see these things out there. It's really heartening to see these things still going. Let's have a look at this copy of Turkey Shoot. That is a post-cert, isn't it? No, that's pre-cert. There's There's no rating on there. Oh, there is some mould on the tape. That's a shame. So the tape's got some mould developing there, which is a shame. If you're not familiar with what turkey shoot is, oh, there is an 18 on this. That is post cert. The turkey shoot is an Australian movie, also known as, was it Blood Camp Thatcher? And it's like a post-apocalyptic dystopian prison movie. It's crazy. Really weird atmosphere to it. Do recommend it though. Do recommend it. So I think that concludes my my little. I need to get my fix at the end of this day. I've had a great day in town, going around a load of my favourite places with the kids and my wife, and I just wanted to bring it to a close in style with a bit of a tape hunt, and I'm happy with that. I'm going to have a think about what I want to do some hunting for, because I'm being careful with my collection at the moment. I don't want to just load up like I did before. When I had my original collection, I did load up on loads of things I wasn't that bothered about. I mean, I sold them off, so that was fine. A lot of collectors got some good stuff there, but it wasn't really to my taste. I'm going to be a lot more selective in what I get. I just want to find some of the fun stuff that I miss. So I'll have a think about that. And thank you for joining me for this video, for this episode of Planet Hex, where we've been around Nottingham and seen some cool stuff around there and had a bit of a look around at some VHS tapes. I will go now and check out some of these movies up here I've got in these tabs before my evening begins. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check back often for new videos. My new version of VHS Ain't My Brain will be out soon. That is done. That is done. And it will be in your hands very soon. It's only coming out on physical copies this time, for the time being anyway. I don't have any plans to release it on digital formats, because it's a book about analog stuff, and I figured for the time being it'd be best being analog. But there will be some cool stuff going on around the new version of VHS Ain't My Brain, and yeah, there's a lot more coming out soon. So thank you for joining me for this episode of Planet Hex.